Hey guys, if you're looking for a new career and you're looking to start in the tech industry, in this video, I'm going to give you the real reason why you should actually make this move into the tech industry. All right, guys, my name is Joe Santos, aka CodingPhase.com, and I've been able to generate millions of dollars in my career over the last 10 years. And this is the main reason why you should consider getting into the tech industry, because the long-term earnings is just out of this world, right? Just the overall earnings that you can get as a developer, right? Just overall is so much better than any BS job that's out there in most careers that you are even going to college for. And I'll give you this example. In 2010, I was working as a parking lot attendant at Queen Center Mall, right? And I remember my manager telling me this, and he was like, "Hey man, if you stay here for 5 more years, 6 years, right, you could be earning the same amount that I'm earning." And I asked him, "How much do you earn?" And the guy tells me $50,000, right? Mind you, I was already making $19,000 for the whole year. And I'm thinking in my head, yo, if I stay here for 5 years, and who knows if I am going to get a promotion to be manager of this place, right? I'm only going to make $30,000 more after years and years of experience and years of me working at this company. I'm only going to get a $30,000 increase. It's a BS job. I wasn't going to go nowhere. So, of course, I just nodded my head and said, yeah, sure. I ain't staying here no more than 6 months, but he didn't need to know that, right? But the scary part of all of this is that people actually stay in those type of jobs, not because they can't do better, not because there's no other opportunities out there, is because they're lacking certain skills to get those type of jobs that will pay them more, right? So again, going back to me as a developer, getting into this industry of the tech industry has been completely different for me. Like every single job that I've gotten, I've made more money, right? Every single job, doesn't matter what position I go to, I always get paid more. Then on top of that, the knowledge that I was able to accumulate from all of the different type of jobs as a developer over the years, I can now use those skills to help me generate income by either creating software as a service, creating microservices, creating digital products, right? And even teaching now to others the skills that I was able to accumulate during those years of me working full time as a developer. So not only can you get into a career that constantly pays you more depending on the skills that you have and the experience that you have, but then you can leave and unplug, right? Take out that plug from the back and disconnect from the matrix. What is the matrix? The rat race. The rat race that you're constantly going to work, commuting, right? Trying to hustle to go up in the ladder in your job, right? So at the end of the day, there's ways to not only make money within the corporate system, but then from there make income on your own. So you don't have to work for nobody, right? This reminds me of like when people do, construction, right? You can work for a company doing construction, right? But you can also set up your own company as a construction worker or as a project manager, right? So you can pretty much build your own company off the skills that you had from your previous jobs. Now, to make it even more clear to you guys why this is important, and you have to think about long-term gains, okay? If I would have stayed in that BS job in 10 years with potential earnings and, some type of promotion here and there, right? The average I would have made would have been $400,000. Okay. Now, let's say we go in and also take another career where it's a good career, but you don't get paid as much as, a developer will get paid in the long term. Let's say nursing, right? The average person will make about $1 million. Okay. That's just around 900 to $1 million in 10 years. Okay. Now compare that to what I've had in this industry. We're talking about over $3.5 million. So If I went in and I would have stayed as a regular, schmegler working individual in blue collar jobs and like, hey, I'm just here and, I'm just content with what I have, right? I just stay in this position. Bro, we're talking about more than $3 million difference. Okay. And if I would have went in and gotten into another career, went to college, got my bachelor's degree, and something similar like nursing, somewhere around that 75 to 100K average, right? We're talking about just $1 million, right? So now we're talking about there's a difference of like $2 million in the long term compared to most careers and blowing out the box, the BS jobs. So at this point, when you hear this information and you're listening to me talk about these things, you got to ask yourself and say, what am I doing to make a difference in my life, right? What am I doing to invest in myself for the next 10 years, right? Where do I see myself in 10 years? Because believe it or not, time flies by like this, okay? Just on this YouTube channel, I feel like we just blinked and it's already been 7 years since I came here to YouTube and started sharing my life and my journey as a developer. So for you guys know time flies by, okay? Now it's about what do you do to make sure you have the right outcome, right? At the end of this 10 years, okay? You want to be the guy that in 10 years, you only got to generate 400,000. You want to be the person that only generated $1 million, or do you want to be the person that's generating $3 million and up? Okay. That's up to you on what you want to do. Okay. Now, I'm here just to share the information. I'm here to just bring light to this, right? Like, what is a good reason to think about, man, joining the tech industry? And it's really just comes down to that. Okay. Not only is it fun, you get a lot of opportunities for you to grow as an individual and even be able to learn within companies to be able to build your own business, right? Sometimes people say, man, I want to build a business, but they have no idea on how to start a business. Guess what? Learn from within. And then now with your skills, you can go and do that the same way outside. You could freelance, create digital products, software as a service. You could do consulting. You could do coaching. You could do, influencer. There's a million things that you could do once you have the skills, right? So again, if you are a go-getter, this is like the best industry for people like us, right? Where if you're working hard, you was going to work hard at McDonald's or you was going to work hard in a Fortune 500 company, right? If you are a hard worker, it doesn't matter where you go, you was going to work hard anyways. But isn't it much better, much sweeter when you get paid for your work like how you're supposed to? Okay, so that's something that you guys got to think about, right? By the way, guys, you already know my name is Joe Santos, aka CodingPhase.com. I'm gonna put a link in the description if you guys are ready to take action and get into this game, right? Let me help you out. Let me guide you. I've been doing this for a long time as far as helping people get into the tech industry. My company's sole purpose is really to just help the regular folks, regular schmegglers just like me, get into this tech industry because this thing is not something that is out of this world, right? Or it's like, man, you're born with a gift or you got to know someone has to hook you up to get you in. Like, no, it's about having the skills, right? And being able to qualify for the positions. And then from there, just continue to learn. Okay. That's one thing that I have to mention to you guys. This is an industry that you're constantly learning. So if you're not into that, this might not be for you. But if you are someone who loves to learn and continue to grow as an individual, you're going to be at home in this industry. So again, guys, I'm going to leave a link in the description. Go check it out. Again, it's going to be a free training if you guys are interested in that. And I'm going to break down the strategy on how to get into the tech industry and get your first job as soon as possible. Okay, I'll see you guys later. It's your boy Joe, back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Leave a comment below. Show me some love in the comments. I want to read everybody's messages in there. I'll see you guys later. Peace.